What up, what up, what up, what up? Everybody tuning into the stream, man. We got week one of next season football. The first game of the season on prime time. The Cowboys taking on the defending champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Prime time football, Thursday night football. Got Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on the broadcasting team, man. Jalen Hurts bringing out the Eagles, man. Cowboys are kicking off.
It's time for bed.
Second and 4 for Jalen Hurts. In the shotgun. And off to Saquon. Saquon makes Dante Fowler Jr. miss. Gets the first down. First carry for Saquon, 11 yards. Jalen Hurts with a pass to Dotson. And Dotson wearing the number 2 since Darius Slay decided to go to the Steelers. Second and 4 for Jalen Hurts. Seeing Saquon out in motion to the right. Jalen Hurts is looking. Gets it to Saquon for the catch. 30 inches. Jalen Hurts has all the time in the world. He's throwing it deep. Incomplete pass. Trayvon Diggs breaks up the pass. And the Cowboys were a beat up team last year, and they're happy to have Trayvon Diggs back. The Eagles sent out the punt team. And that's why it was important. I thought Saquon had that first down, but the ref said no. Eagles kick it through the end zone, touchback. And now we'll see another guy who was hurt last year coming back. Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott in the shotgun. Play action. Check down pass. I think that's Javonte Williams. Running back for the 2nd and 2. Oh, we got an injury. It looks like Zach Bond, the all-pro linebacker that just got a paycheck from the Eagles. First and 10 for Dallas. Dak in a shotgun. Gets a snap. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Big throw out there. And that's Jalen Tolbert with the big catch and run. He gets up to the Eagles 36. That play action throws. Oh, that's a big time catch. And I'm number 13. I'm assuming that's Piggins. Is that Piggins? Yeah, that's still Piggins. First and goal for the Cowboys. Cowboys hand it off. Touchdown. So the Cowboys get on the board first after getting the stop on defense. Easy walking touchdown. Cowboys hit the extra point and they are up 7-0. Took them a minute and 57 to go 81 yards for the touchdown. Just coming back up. You just want to get on the board this drive. Send their backup tight end in motion. And read option. And Dante Fowler makes the tackle. 0 yards gain for Jalen Hurts. Like I said, the Cowboys defense, they have lost some pieces like Dexter Lawrence. But they were a beat up defense last year. Jalen Hurts takes a snap, throws it, first down. Hurts sends Saquon in motion into the flats into the left, chase it down. Saquon catches it, gets tackled by Trayvon Diggs, gain of 2. Second and 8 for the Eagles. Hurts takes a snap, screen pass, incomplete. They try to set up a screen pass for Saquon, and that Dallas D line was just getting there too fast. Hurts threw it down in the dirt. Third and 8 for the Eagles. Their drops keep stalling out around midfield. Let's see if they can get the first this time. Saquon goes in motion to the left. Empty backfield. Jalen Hurts throws it on the run. Gets it to Dallas Goedert for the first down. Jalen Hurts dropping back. It's a blitz. And he has to throw it away. Was that the rookie? That looked like Siobhan Ravel's the rookie out of ECU. If you ever into my ECU dynasty, you remember Siobhan Ravel's one of the greatest corners in ECU history. Saquon with the run. Saquon breaks a tackle. Gains 3 yards. 37 for the Eagles offense. Jalen Hurts gets it to Dallas Goedert to beat the pressure. First down. The Cowboys sent the blitz with an unprotected guy. Jalen Hurts says, I have no fear. Gets it out to Dallas Goedert versus Wilson. First and 10 Eagles. They're closing in on the red zone. Saquon going in motion. Jalen Hurts. Ooh, gets hit by Michael Parsons from the blind side. Incomplete pass. Second and 10 for the Eagles. Jahan Dotson in motion. Jalen Hurts has time. He checks it down to Saquon. Saquon goes and gets the first. First down, Saquon Barkley. And that's one of the benefits of having a running back like that is you can just sometimes just put it in his hands and he'll go get you some yards, man. Now the Eagles are officially in the red zone. They run a halfback toss to Saquon. Saquon runs somebody over, but then gets tackled. 2-yard gain. Ooh, Jalen Hurts should have had a touchdown to Devontae Smith, but he dropped it in the end zone. Third and 8 for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts. He's taking off the run. He's going to get the first. He's gonna get more touchdowns. Jalen Hurts. 3rd and 8. When you have a quarterback that can go running in, that's big.
So the question is, how do we get back up in here in your mind while staying at 46-90, if at all possible? Let's just say it's Ferguson. You get him.
As you go into day 2, you're gonna have, I call it my legal pad, and it'll be your positions and what you might need at each position.
Where are you at, Les?
I can actually say, if I ever was confident in taking the risk, knowing that you would be pissed losing your player, this is as confident as I've ever been. You might prioritize it. If the board worked out, this would be the position to take and so forth. So you're gonna work the board.
It's
Yeah, it is within.
no doubt. You know how I feel. From the first time I put this guy on, there was a vision.
T. Ferg, at the end of the day, as he walks in this building, how does he give the Rams an edge by just showing up for work? And then
Dak Prescott is going into CD. CD's getting out of there. And that's what I'm worried about. That's what you should be worried about if you're an Eagles fan for next year. Is that secondary. They decided to go young, letting Darius Slay go. You letting Cooper DeJohn play. And I'm fairly confident in Cleon Mitchell, but the rest of that secondary, shaky in my opinion. Hand off to Javonte Williams. He gets a gain of 3.
give us an edge. And we're now at the margins of giving us levels. Terrence, hey, this is Les Snead, General Manager, Los Angeles Rams. Hey, you know what my favorite thing is? Look at that combine mug shot and seeing that tattoo with loyalty on your belly. Oh, yeah. That's the best. You know what? You got a new team.
Dak throwing again. He's going deep. Ooh. Touchdown, Cowboys. The rookie out of Texas, Jadon Blue. And Dak trusted a bomb like that to your running back, especially a rookie running back. Wow, Jadon Blue. Another great running back out of that Texas. Texas has put out a lot of good running backs lately. Jonathan Brooks, Bijan. Like they've had a little run of running backs back to back to back. And Jadon Blue is the newest and gets a touchdown in his first game.
Team to be loyal to, the Los Angeles Rams. We're going to draft you right here. I'm going to put you on the phone with your new head coach, Sean McVay. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, thank you.
Yes.
What's up, Coach? How are you?
Oh man, we are fired up. Congratulations. We all loved it. We were sitting here nervous, waiting until 46 to see if we were going to be able to get you. But love everything you're about. Love your story, and you're going to love playing alongside some of these other guys. And I know Tyler Higbee will be fired up to play alongside you, man. But we are jacked up, and you're going to be a great player for us. And can't wait to get going with you.
No, I can't appreciate you so much, Coach. Again, that's excited the draft. So I appreciate
hey,
you so much.
I love that.
With the 46th pick in the 2025.
So Dallas having no problem. So Jadon Blue gets a touchdown, then comes out on special teams and makes the kick return tackle. You gotta love that. Jalen Hurts Checks it down to Saquon, and Saquon says, I'm just better than you. The defender was in position, but Saquon's just different, man. Ashton Jensen think he getting 1,500 yards and 10 to 20 rushing touchdowns as a rookie? Sheesh. Oh, Devontae Smith on a quick little slant route gets the first down, and the Eagles' offense is humming.
You aiming for this season to be able to convince Chip that you got to get your original stance back?
I'm hoping for 1,500 rushing, and we'll say like 10.
Saquon gets the handoff. Stop for no gain by Micah Parsons.
You aiming for this?
And that's the end of the first quarter. And the Cowboys are up 14-7. Jalen Hurts spinning out the backfield. Sack! Micah Parsons doing what Micah Parsons does. The Raiders and putter A.J. Cole have signed a 4-year, $15.8 million extension. He's the highest paid putter. Oh, Jahan Dotson. And honestly, I know Madden loves the slot receivers, but Jahan Dotson is having a hell of a game already. We've seen more Jahan Dotson than A.J. Brown. Hand off to Saquon Barkley. 3 yards.
Sit down.
Devontae Smith. Ooh, took a bad hit, but he gets the first.
Don't get money. It's all good.
That's crazy. A Bears fan got the Bears logo tattooed on his head because he went bald. That's different. Jalen Hurts passing to the flats to Devontae Smith. 2nd and inches. Somebody said, building the best NFL franchise. Logo, Vikings. Jerseys, Bengals. Stadium, Rams to the Chargers. Offense, the Lions. Defense, the Eagles. Coaching, the Chiefs. As Jalen Hurts runs for another touchdown. Oh, my God. Read option, Jalen Hurts, touchdown. And we're about to have a tie ball game. And Jalen Hurts said, I'm putting the team on my back. I'm a Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP now. This is my show. But back to building the best NFL franchise. City, Giants or the Jets. Fans, the Bills. The mascot, the Colts.
just won a game the week prior. And we're going to the game, it's like, man, we got to win this game. This would be a great opportunity for us to propel ourselves to get 3 wins in a row. And we're going to get some backup quarterback, O-line's banged up, second string running backs in. And we get our ass kicked. Oh my God. It was like one of those ass kicks you like, oh, this is not good. You know? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're not supposed to lose this game like this to this team. Like, they're on the risk of going one direction. After the game, man, I did my normal deal, got out of the locker room, I'm by the buses. And we kind of had like a little group set like this, and I was just talking. Like, man, this I didn't get down. How we coach, how we talk to players, how we interact with one another. I'm like, okay. So I'm trying to put the fire out. Like, no, man, look, we can team that stick together. The guy's like, no, man, I'm not having fun. I won't play ball anymore. Now I'm talking about some of our star players. Fast forward to October 26th.
Ooh, that gets sacked.
6:30, 7:30 in the morning. He's telling me that he needs to have a team meeting with the team.
And that's Hunt.
We need to air this bad boy out. See what's going on. We play Detroit Lions on Monday Night Football. He said, AP, I'm gonna talk about accountability. Yeah, that's good. You know, we need accountability and trust. I want players to do the same. I said, ooh. I said, it ain't going down like that. I said, they're in a bad place, man. So we talked about it further, and he said, no, you know what, I'm going there. A couple other guys I know got some stuff to say. We're gonna hash everything out. And we walked in.
Nolan Smith with the sack. And it's 3rd and 25 for the Cowboys as they take 2 sacks back to back.
About each other like that, so direct, so bluntly honest. It was so neat. There was so much build-up amongst players that they just had to release it. So Josh, that's me. Yeah, coaches. And I said, probably as a former player, because I said I feel what's going on. So I got there and I kind of just, I did my spiel, man. I just was talking in front of the team, and I could see everybody was like this. I said, oh shit, I got the eyes. Okay, so I kind of went in. Hey man, that's bullshit. You can't play like that. You got to play harder.
3rd and 25, and that's a pick. Oh my God. Cleon Mitchell, now a 2nd-year player. I loved him through the draft process. He balled out as a rookie. Became the #1 corner for the Eagles this season. He gets a pick game 1. Oh my God, that's a beautiful pick. Got him on Jalen Tolbert.
14-30 national team. And then you can see it coming. Around 4 o'clock that day, I'm actually going to sit there working on some stuff. Like this teleprompter. Put the phone down. I don't know who this is.
Well, you know that the name not saying, give me the name. Pop up with all caps.
I don't know. Davis Mark. I think it's a bank. Oh, hit me again. Click. From Sandra. I kind of like saw it. It was so many names. Sandra, Morgan, okay, cool. I know what this is. Hey, P, can you come upstairs? I should have seen that. And we go upstairs and Mark,
Hang out to Saquon. Saquon tries to run through people but gets stopped. And Saquon's kind of having a hard day. He's got 6 carries for 21 yards. That's what, 3 and some change? But Eagles have 3rd and 2. Is it Jalen Hurts time again? And the Eagles are amazing on 3rd down. They got 4 third down conversions. And it looked like Dante Fowler jumped. I don't know if that's we're going to see. Offsides. Wow. That's a free 1st down. That's the way to get your 3rd down conversion up. Don't even have to run the play. First and goal. Jalen Hurts got 3 receivers to the left. He throws it. Touchdown. A.J. Brown. Oh my God, AJ Brown caught that with one hand. Drag route gets into the end zone, and the Eagles take the lead after the Quinyon Mitchell pick. The extra point is good. Eagles up 21-14.
Says he's gonna make a change. It's like first people in the building, outside the building. You can get out. You can get inside this. So then you end on the head coach. So I went up there to tell you one thing about the fire. Here with this. I said, all right, here we go with this up. And we really go into a hour myself, background, how I got here, who I am, what I believe in. I see football being played, you know what I mean? And at the end, he's like, yeah, I feel good about this. So what we doing? You're like, I'll let you know in a little bit. Don't say nothing. So I gotta go back downstairs. Shit, okay. So I sit there, we working. You know, Josh gets the call, I guess, at some point from Mark Davis. He lets us know, and shit, man, I'm the head coach. And it's 12:30 at night on a Tuesday. Okay, ready? In 4 or 5 hours. Tuesday. On a Tuesday. Yeah, so I say, hold on, we gotta have a staff meeting before this team meeting. News got out, everybody, hit me. I can't respond. So first thing I'm doing, okay, what do I do? What do you do? So I get with Champ Kelly, who was interim head, the interim GM at the time, and I go, hey, look, let's get up there. Let's rally the staff. Let's get everybody. So we get there at 6 o'clock. Tell the staff, look, obviously we made some changes. That's what we're doing. Champ, AP, we work stay together. Hey, we lock arms. If you don't want to lock arms, go ahead and walk out. All the staff said, no, we're good. We lock up. Team meeting about an hour later. Go down there. Tell the players exactly. Accountability, trust, passion, poise, pride, play for one another, trust one another, trust the process, believe in one another. More importantly, boys, let's have fun. Let's have fun. Let's make football fun again. We work our ass off to celebrate on Sundays. And to hear those magic words. See,
1st and 10 for Dallas. Ooh, I can't tell that. I think that might have been false start. Nope, offsides on the defense. Brian Young, defensive tackle, jumped.
that's what I want to do. Match privacy shit. I want to smoke a cigar. Yeah, cool. We go to 8 Lounge and go smoke a cigar after the game. No, locker. Cool, hold that thought. So we keep going.
Dak with the drag to CD Lamb,
It's November 1st.
8 yards.
Put the pads on. 15 straight plays. All runs. Bring it back. We did that for an hour. Straight training camp shit. I said, man, we need to get that aggression out. We need to get that anger out. We got to get back to playing physical football, style of football.
Dak hands it off. Oh, God. Javonte Williams gashes him, but then fumbles the ball.
No more whispers, no more clicks, no more gossip, no more high school shit, man. Let's be grown ass men in this bad boy.
I don't know if this is going to stand, but that's big.
I got it. You fucking call it. That's on me. RC. I got you. I'll be better next time. Cool, that's all I need. We're not going to dwell on the negatives. Positive reinforcement, fellas. And you know what happened that Sunday, man? We went out there and we rolled. Fast forward, we played the big.
Wow, and the fumble is going to stand. Javonte Williams had a great run and messed it up. Oh, booth review, booth review. I think his knee was down. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back. They said it was not a fumble. So Javonte Williams' great run stands. Another handoff to Javante, and he's running the ball well. He gets 9 yards. 9 yards for Javante Williams. All right, we found a list with each team's NFL GOAT. For the Cardinals, they have Larry Fitzgerald. I agree. Ooh, Dak with the check down to his tight end, first down. For the Falcons, they have Matt Ryan. Is Matt Ryan the Falcons' GOAT? I don't know about that. I don't agree with that one. You got Dion, you got Julio, you got Jamal Anderson, Michael Vick, Dak, looking, throws, Tolbert, 6 yards. For the Ravens, they got Ray Lewis. I'll give them that. Bills, they got Bruce Smith, definitely. Panthers, they got Cam. You can have an argument for some other people, but I agree. Bears, you got Walter Payton. Agreed. Bengals, you got Anthony Muniz. Agreed. Browns, you got Jim Brown. Agreed. Cowboys, you got Emmitt Smith. Is Emmitt Smith the best Cowboys player ever? Ooh, run by Javante. He breaks a tackle. He breaks two tackles. First down. Emmitt Smith's the best Cowboy? I don't know. John Elway, best Bronco ever. Agreed. Barry Sanders, best Lion ever. Agreed. Aaron Rodgers, best Packer ever. Hmm. I mean, I guess your only argument is Favre. So I don't know. Javante Williams runs, gets tackled by Blankenship after 6 yards. J.J. Watt, best Texan ever. Agreed. Colts, Peyton Manning, of course. Jaguars, Fred Taylor. I would agree because you would have to say either Fred or maybe MJD would be an argument. Ooh, touchdown, Dak to CD Lamb. Patrick Mahomes, of course. Raiders, Marcus Allen. Yeah, I'll give him that. Chargers, LaDainian Tomlinson. Agreed. Rams, Aaron Donald. Ooh. Well, yeah. What your only argument really is, I mean, Eric Dickerson's the argument. Dolphins, Dan Marino, obvious. Vikings, Randy Moss. Ooh. Randy Moss or AP? I might have to go AP personally. Patriots, Tom Brady, of course. Saints, Drew Brees, of course. Giants, Lawrence Taylor, of course. Jets, Damn, Joe Namath still they GOAT? That's sad. Reggie White for the Eagles. Hmm. I personally probably would have went Donovan. No, Donovan didn't win the Super Bowl. But did Reggie White? I don't know. Soon, shoot. It might be Jay legacy players. But I'll give it to Mean Joe. Jerry Rice for the 49ers. Yeah. Russ for the Seahawks. Derrick Brooks for the Bucks. Darren Brooks is the best Buccaneer ever. Hmm. I probably would go Warren Sapp, but that's me. Warren Moon for the Titans. Agreed. Daryl Green for the Redskins, Commanders, that legacy. I could agree with that. Jalen Hurts. Go to Dallas Goddard in the flat. Jalen Hurts running the ball again. Spins out of a tackle. Third and 2. Jalen Hurts is going deep. Jahan Dotson behind the defense. And Jahan Dotson has 5 catches for 99 yards in the first half. He's balling. Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown. As Jalen Hurts has 201 yards and 3 touchdowns. They're trying to score before the half. It's 42 seconds left. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts to Devontae Smith. Eagles go up 28-21 right before the half. Javonte Williams has 8 carries for 47 yards and a touchdown. He's averaging almost 6 yards a carry. Dak to CD on the slant. Mm. Back to George Pickens. Nice one after the catch. First down, Cowboys. Pickens runs a simple slant and just kind of runs away from Cooper DeJean. And the Cowboys are not just taking it in. They're trying to get points on the board. Another pass to George Pickens, this time for 8. 20 seconds left. Cowboys have to hurry up. Eight seconds. 5 seconds. Are the Cowboys even going to get the snap off? They finally call a timeout with 4 seconds left. I just don't understand it unless they're going to kick the field goal. Yeah, and that's what the Cowboys are going to do. They're going to kick a field goal, but they miss. And I'm assuming the Eagles are going to pack it in. Maybe take a knee, maybe run the ball, see if you can maybe get Saquon with a big run. Jalen Hurts. I don't know if that's gonna. I think that's just gonna count as a no game run. Cowboys will get the ball first to start the second half. Dak Prescott hands the ball off. Javonte Williams, he's up to 9 rushes for 56, 54 yards now. Dak has all the time in the world to throw. He hits CD Lamb. And CD Lamb says he's not scared of no Cooper DeJean. Mm. Hand off to Jadon Blue for no yards. Dak. First down to George Pickens. Then they're reviewing if it's a catch. I don't think George Pickens got that second foot now. Dak to George Pickens for 9 yards. It's gonna be third and one. Dak Prescott on the read option, and he's getting up out of there. Nice run from Dak Prescott. First down. Ooh, Dak to CD touchdown. Twenty-eight game in the third. Second and 7 for the Eagles offense. Saquon goes out in motion. And it's Saquon on the slant. First down. Jalen Hurts sack and he fumbles. He fumbles and the Cow. Oh no, Jalen Hurts picked up his own fumble. Micah Parsons and the Dallas gang get to Jalen Hurts for the sack. I think it was Micah Parsons and maybe Overshawn. And Jalen Hurts, while he was on the ground, just happened to pick up the ball. 2nd and 20. And we got a false start penalty on the Eagles, so that's going to push them back 5 more. Jalen Hurts on 3rd and 26. Pass deflected. That looked like DeRon Bland. And now Dallas will get the ball after the put with their chance to take the lead. 5 minutes and 41 seconds left in the third. Dak starts with a play action. He's moving in the pocket. He's running in the pocket. Now he takes off running. He gets 9. And what was a shootout in the first half has became a dogfight in the second half. Dak went another play action. Dak takes off again. Another first down. Him and the D lineman are getting into it. Javonte Williams gets the carry. Javonte Williams gets another carry. Now it's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Cowboys. Dak throws a screen pass. Javonte Williams goes and gets the first. Dak with the pass was tight end. Ooh, George Pickens with the catch, but takes a hard hit from Zach Bond. Back to George Pickens. Dak running around in the pocket. Ooh, couldn't get away from Zach Bond, but he threw it away. Dak's running. It gets down to the one, first and goal. Touchdown, Javante Williams. Eagles. You got to try to tie it up. 35-28 game. You want to fake jet sweep, hand it off to Saquon. Saquon gets one. Saquon with another carry. Gets four. Ooh. Jalen Hurts with a strike to Dallas Goddard. Jalen Hurts. Oh my God, threw it up to Devontae Smith and he goes up and gets it. You had Devontae Smith against Israel Moakamu, and Devontae Smith makes the catch. Great concentration. Saquon loses too. Mm. Jalen Hurts gets sacked by Dante Fowler Jr. And the Eagles take three, so they're down 35-31. And the Eagles need a stop if they want to keep themselves in this game. Dak with a hand up to Javonte Williams. That's no yards. Jordan Davis, the big defensive tackle from the Eagles, makes the tackle. Second and 10 for the Cowboys. Dak with the pass to George Pickens, as Dak has 303 yards with three touchdowns and an interception. Third and inches. Dallas doesn't have a running back in. They're going to trust Dak totally. And Dak gets the first down easily with the throw to tight end. First down, Dallas. with the rollout and the throw to George Pickens. George Pickens has 10 catches for 124 yards. Jaden Blue with 8 yards. Dak dropping back to pass. Another throw to George Pickens. Dak scrambling. Dak's taking off. Dak gets 8. Second and 2. Dak hands it off to Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams runs it down to about the 1 yard line. Dak dropping back, rolling out to his left, throws it out of bounds. Dak throws it out to the tight end, and he can't get in. It's third and goal. Eagles have to hold him right here. And Dak runs it in for on third down. And the Cowboys are trying to mess up the Eagles Super Bowl party with a 10-point lead with 2 minutes left. Eagles handed out their rings before the game, but they may go home with an L. 11-point lead with 2 minutes left. Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown for a 9-yard gain. Eagles got to go faster, though. Ooh, Jahan Dotson with the catch, first down. That those a fadeaway deep pass. That's incomplete. Do it to Saquon with Malik Hooker and Deron Bland on it. Oh, Jalen Hurts gets sacked, fumbled by Micah Parsons, and that's ball game. George Pickens has 11 catches for 139 yards. And the Cowboys gonna run out the clock as they secure this win. And it's 4th and 6. So the Eagles may get a chance to get the ball back again, but the time is running. I don't know, the Cowboys going for a field goal. They about to put a little extra on it. But they miss. But the ball game is over. Cowboys get the upset win. And so Cowboys get the 42-31 win. Appreciate you for tuning into the stream. If you're watching this later on, let me know who you think is going to win at the start of the game. And what does this mean that the Cowboys, with no injuries, everybody being back healthy, beat the Eagles?